Because according to the ratings, nobody wanted to see this thing, or if they had wanted to see the main event, they were discouraged by the 2 hours of treachery, deceit, and torture that came before it.
You're saying it.
Let's go to the ratings quickly, and then we will move ahead to SmackDown.
The ratings, AEW Dynamite, June 28th, Wednesday night. 809,000 viewers on average. And it's the lowest total viewership since May 3rd. And it's the lowest in the key demo 18 to 49 since June 24th, 2020. 3 years ago.
Well, but it was their anniversary. Did they have a rotten show 3 years ago this week?
I am not exactly sure. Now, the NHL draft was on the same night.
All right, you got that all-night gas station opened up down the road. How are you going to compete with that?
Well, let's go to the quarter hours. Here they are. Once again, June 28th, AEW Dynamite on TBS. 8 to 8:15 p.m., quarter one. These are compiled by WrestleNomics. Tomohiro Ishii versus Jon Moxley with picture-in-picture. 943,000 viewers.
Okay. They started at 9:43. Let's see where they finish up. And let's see how many people this thing ran off in the first 15 minutes.
Segment 2. 8:15 to 8:30 p.m. Continuation of Ishii versus Moxley with Eddie Kingston. Yeah, that's what it says. With Eddie Kingston's involvement. MJF and Adam Cole's backstage angle. Moxley and Kingston and Renee's backstage angle. And a Will Ospreay Kenny Omega video. 909,000 viewers.
Well, that is considerably better than I thought they'd do. They only lost 34,000.
But wait, there's more. 8:30 to 8:45 p.m., quarter three. El Hijo del Vikingo.
Oh, boy.
And Keith Lee.
Oh, boy.
And Orange Cassidy versus Daniel Garcia, Matt Menard, and Angelo Parker with picture-in-picture. 835,000 viewers.
Gee, okay. Now we start seeing the exodus, the lemmings dropping off the cliff. There's another 74,000 people. Now they've lost in the first 45 minutes, 108,000 viewers.
But again, the NHL draft was on, and that's a big night for all those hockey-loving wrestling fans. Segment 4, 8:45 to 9 p.m., the finish of the previous six-man tag match, the Elite's backstage angle with the Dark Order, Chris Jericho's promo, and the beginning of the Elite versus the Dark Order, 808,000 viewers.
And off go another 27,000, bringing our total that we've lost now to 135,000 people. And they're going to the top of the hour with that shitty Buckaroos match.
But wait, there's more. Top of the hour, the big 9 o'clock hour, 9 to 9:15 p.m. Continuation of the Elite versus Dark Order with picture-in-picture and the post-match angle with the Blackpool Combat Club and Eddie Kingston. 783,000 viewers.
So they lost at the top of the hour 25,000 more people with who are allegedly some of their main event individuals in the ring competing.
Segment 6, excuse me. That's right, it says overrun. Segment 6, 9:15 to 9:30 p.m. Jon Moxley's live promo, Samoa Joe, Dustin Rhodes, and Ricky Starks' videos, MJF, Cole, and Roderick Strong's backstage confrontation, and Jungle Boy's promo with Hook running out. 762,000 viewers.
Jeez, another 21,000. They are down now 181,000.
Segment 7, 9:30 to 9:45 p.m. Sammy Guevara's entrance with picture-in-picture. Ruby Soho versus Alexia Nicole, Ruby's live promo, and QTV's backstage promo. 711,000 viewers.
Oh, and 51,000 more people just said, fuck this, I'm out of here.
And finally, and I remind you we have overrun numbers, and finally, 9:45 to 10 p.m., Darby Allin and Sting versus Chris Jericho and Sammy Guevara with picture-in-picture, 720,000 viewers. 2-minute overrun, 810,000 viewers. So 90,000 people came to see what else was on.
What program normally starts at 10 o'clock?
I am not sure.
Well, it must have a devoted audience, but basically they could, with Sting and Jericho in the ring, they could only get 9,000 people back of the 120. No, I'm sorry. In Seg 7, they had lost 132,000, and Jericho and Sting got 9,000 of them back. And then suddenly 90,000 other people showed up at 10 o'clock. Boy, howdy. But you can't say that was unexpected. Look at that program and look at it's starting to be a cumulative effect at this point also, because the shows the last several weeks have been stinkers on Wednesday nights.
You know, this is going to start affecting both shows too, because if, for the most part, the only thing Collision has going for it is that CM Punk's going to be there. And Wednesday night's falling apart because look at what it is. This is why the brand split, whatever you want to call it, doesn't work for AEW. You need all hands on deck to make these shows acceptable. Because they're bad.
And even then, if Wednesday sucks, why should they suspect that Saturday will be better if they've been seeing this from this company? You know, yes, the Punk fans will check it out, but everybody else goes, well, it's going to be more of the same. And, you know, meanwhile, the WWE runs away with the viewers with one interesting thing in fucking 2 or 3 hours.
And that's different in terms of how you establish, you know, Roman will be on SmackDown. Whenever he's there, he's going to be there unless they announce he's on Raw. If you're a casual AEW fan, whatever that means, I guess one of the, 700,000 people that don't buy the pay-per-views, I guess that would maybe be a casual fan. What do you know about Punk? Do you know that Punk's only going to be on one show? Are you tuning in frustrated every week expecting Punk on Dynamite and there's no Punk? Because it's not really said, he's only available on Saturdays. Nothing's being said. They're handling that wrong, too. And they've taken so much off Punk already, and it just continues.
Yeah, they managed to, it's like I said about Shitstain a long time ago. They don't get people over, they get people under. They managed to take people that the fans are interested in and diminish or devalue or damage them to the point where that they're not as interested as they used to be. Or the matches, or the stipulations. How many times can you say, oh, we're going to cut this guy's head off with a chainsaw? Well, that's great the first few times. Not for the guy whose head's being cut off, but for the people watching. But after you've seen a guy get his head cut off with a chainsaw about 7 or 8 times, ain't that many different ways you can do it.
No. Well, that was AEW Dynamite, another horrid episode, one of the worst episodes ever, just worthless.
How'd you really feel?
I liked it.
Okay.